Okay, thank you everyone for joining us today for the Captain's Press Conference at the inaugural Hero Cup here at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. I'm pleased to be joined by Francesco Molinari, representing Continental Europe, and Tommy Fleetwood, representing Great Britain and Ireland. And alongside them, we have Dr. Pawan Munjal, Chairman and CEO of Hero MotoCorp. We'll hear from Tommy and Fran shortly, but Dr. Munjal, if I could ask you to give us your thoughts this week on the exciting match play event that we have here and the fantastic golfers assembled here in Abu Dhabi.
Thank you, Brioni, for that quick introduction. Good morning, and wish you all a very happy New Year, a very healthy New Year, and a safe New Year. I say safe because of all that's going on around us. We all need to be safe. On behalf of everyone at Hero, on my own personal behalf, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone associated with this event through you all, where you are our mediators with all our other stakeholders. Clearly, this is a unique tournament. Unlike most other weekly tournaments, we have one coming up next week, followed by another one the week after. But match play is a different ball game. I personally really love and enjoy match play. Innovation is at the core of everything that we do at Hero, and we continue to expand this philosophy in everything else that we do beyond just making motorcycles and scooters, whether it's sports or any other association we have, especially in golf. You all know that with the DP World Tour, we have been innovating every few years with the Hero Challenge and some of the other events that we've been doing on the tour. The contributions of Hero MotoCorp towards the promotion of golf and support to golfers around the world through our association with marquee golfing events is an inspiring story that is well known to most of you. Our association over the past several years with the erstwhile European Tour, now the DP World Tour, has truly been mutually beneficial, and the Hero Cup is a landmark extension of that association. This further strengthens our long-term commitment to the game of golf and also reflects the ever-growing global stature of Hero MotoCorp. Well, Luke is not here right now in this room with us. He's often talked about the team match play contests to give playing and the leadership, the experience to the players. That is something that resonates with us at Hero MotoCorp as well, where team spirit and authentic leadership is encouraged and practiced every day. Luke has in fact done a fantastic job with both Tommy and Francesco here in putting together a field that has the best of emerging talent as well as established major champions and Ryder Cup stars from UK, Ireland, and continental Europe. I'm sure this is going to be a fantastic week of top-class golf that will witness a keen tussle on the course between these two strong teams. With Mollywood here at the helm, we can be assured of some great match plays and drama that only team sports can bring. I do see some familiar faces here, and I'm told there will be more coming in by Thursday. So before I hand over the mic back to Brioni, I thank you all from around the world for lending us your constant support. On behalf of everyone at Hero, once again, and my own personal behalf, I welcome you all to this unique event, the Hero Cup. Thank you.
Thank you for those remarks, Dr. Munjal. We'll start with Tommy first. How much are you looking forward to leading a team this week? It's certainly something that's a bit different to what you're accustomed to.
Definitely, yeah. It's a new experience for both me and Fran, but also a massive privilege, you know, to be for Luke to contact us both, I think, and particularly myself. I was quite taken aback and very proud this week to be captain in a team of amazing players and captain in GBNI. So looking forward to getting going. We have a really good team, a really good bunch of people. They're already, you know, very close and very together, and leading them out is something that I'll hold in high regard no matter what I end up doing.
Thank you, Tommy. Fran, as we know, you formed a great partnership, and Dr. Munjal has alluded to Mollywood. With Tommy in Paris in 2018, you picked up 5 points from 5 as well. How will you look to impart some of that match play knowledge and experience with your Continental Europe teammates?
Yeah, well, I think, like Tommy was saying, it's a huge honor for both of us. And thank you to Dr. Munjal and Hero, you know, to making this possible. I think if you know a little bit about my career, I was fortunate enough to be part of 3 Ryder Cup teams, 3 winning Ryder Cup teams. But the first 2 individually weren't as successful as the last one. And that's why I think, because sometimes it takes time, you know, to adapt to the different format, like Dr. Munjal was saying, is something unique that we don't get to play, to do very often. So to give all the players here a chance this week to get accustomed to, you know, being in a team environment and playing match play, I think it's a great opportunity for everyone. Something that Tommy and I and Luke, most of all, obviously, will try to make the most of, in terms of knowing the players better and getting ready, obviously, for the big goal of Rome in September.
Thank you, Fran. We'll open to the floor for questions if we want to start. Chris at the front, and then we'll go to Joy.
Good morning, gents. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being here. Tommy, I'll start with you. How serious are you taking this? Start of a brand new year. I'm sure you individually and personally have got kind of other goals for the year. The serious nature of this competition, just how serious are you taking it?
Yeah, very. I look back on other team events that I've played in the past and how important they were to myself, to your teammates, to your captains, and everybody else involved. I think, yeah, we had a really good night last night that was very Ryder Cup themed, and we had Jose speaking, Paul McGinley, Thomas Bjorn, and Luke, and it was, you know, Ryder Cup is a huge motivating factor for every player in Europe that has the chance to play, and that comes September. But there is a long way to go before that, and you can only focus on 1 week at a time. And I think playing in a team, I've won in teams and I've lost in teams as well. And, you know, you definitely way prefer winning. It's going to be a great week no matter what. But I think as teammates and as players, you want to give it 100% for everybody that's involved and for all of your teammates, and that's what you will remember from this week. But you know, I would love to be a winning captain, if you like. I won't, you know, have too many harsh feelings for another captain if they win, but definitely I would love to. You know, I would love GBNI to win. I remember playing, you know, when the last GBNI Europe match I played was in 2013, and we didn't win that one. We got beat. So I would love to put that right. That was my only chance to play in this event. So I would love to be on a winning side on this occasion. But yeah, everybody's taking it very seriously, and I think if you apply yourself properly in these particular events, that holds you in good stead for what is to come in the future if you do manage to make those Ryder Cup teams.
Can I get one more, Fran, to you? Just give us an insight as to the role that Luke Donald is playing over the course of the next few days. Just how much of an input does the Ryder Cup captain have on what you guys are doing out there?
I think the best way to put it is that there's a good balance. Obviously, Luke, you know, has some input, and like I said, we're competitors. We obviously want to win this week. Once we start playing, we'll do everything we can to win. But we're well aware that we're under the umbrella of the Team Europe Ryder Cup. So yeah, Luke has been obviously involved in all the decisions, but I think he's giving us room to learn, potentially, hopefully in future to be able to have other chances to captain other teams. So it's I think for me and for Tommy, it's even a greater opportunity this week than it is for the rest of the guys.
I'm going to go to Joy. I've got the microphone coming in.
Can I ask you, gentlemen, how serious is this tournament for you guys, given that Ryder Cup is still quite a few months away? But do you have the entire, like, the stats team? How much of inputs is Luke taking about all the players? How much you guys are looking at all the players and trying to motivate them? So how important is it? And is it giving out a statement to the other team that this is how serious you are this year?
Go ahead.
It is very serious, and as I alluded to Chris, I think if you apply yourselves properly in this event, I think it holds you in high regard for the Ryder Cup. I remember we had the Eurasia Cup in 2018. I had a particularly good tournament there on an individual basis, and Europe won. But I remember Thomas was the captain, and he was everything you do, they keep a very close eye on the captains come September. When you play in these team events, when you play in the Ryder Cup, it's a big part of it is how you play, but that's not everything that you can give to the team. There's attitude, there's motivation, there's the way you are with your teammates. So there is a lot into it, and I think from the stats side, from Luke's side, from the vice captains, for myself and Fran, to the players, we're making it as close to the Ryder Cup as possible. It's a hugely important event for us all. This event in particular, and this team golf was something that everybody from the last Ryder Cup at Whistling Straits, they wanted another team event. We wanted to be sharper in that team format, and it was a very important factor or a very important part for what we thought the preparation was. So I think from my side and from speaking to my teammates, we're all in a very competitive mood. We all want to perform. We all want to do our absolute best, and we want to win. But everything from the locker rooms, the stats, and how everybody is going about everything is absolutely very serious. Yeah, it's just like any other event that we all want to be winners at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tommy covered everything. I can just add that I think the DP World Tour has done a great job, at having the stats team here that is going to be in Rome. We have the nutritionists, we have the physios, we have anything we might need to get ready for the week. So we're taking it as seriously as possible. Obviously, we're friends, and at the end of the day, we all want to play well and show Luke what we're able to do. But like Tommy was saying, we're competitors and we want to win. And when you go out there, you're not thinking who you're playing against. You just want to win your match and win the trophy at the end of the week if possible.
And just one more question about you two, and obviously the success that you had in 2018. Have you guys been able to analyze what made you tick so much? And have the others tried, all the other 10 people in your teams, have they tried to feed off from you as to how to become that successful, go 5-0 in a team format?
Well, I think for us in 2018, it was a case of obviously being in really good form, both of us, having a lot of desire to play together. From the summer, I think we started pushing with Thomas Bjorn to try and get paired together. We're obviously good friends outside the course, so it was pretty natural to go out there and play well and play together. It's not something I think that you can recreate with every pairing, but that's why for us it's so important to be here, to have the chance to try some pairings out there that we think might work well, give a chance to the guys to start to gel together. And like anything, I think it's a process that takes time. Tommy and I have been friends for many, many years. And that was, I think, a big part of our success in France.
Can I ask one question to Mr. Munjal?
Yes.
Mr. Munjal, just the announcement a few days ago from the DP World Tour about the PGTI becoming part of the alliance. I'd just like to have your thoughts on that, and also the fact that it will be now after 2-3 years that the Indian Open will be played. Something on that, if you want to say.
Well, I'm personally very happy about this new association. There has been a lot of ifs and buts and doubts around this event, the Hero Indian Open, and where the PGTI is going, left, right, or center. It's important for the game of golf, for the players, that there is clarity of thought where we are all headed. And I'm sure all of us in this room and everyone associated with the game of golf clearly wants the game to grow, the golfers to do well as professionals, and for all the stakeholders, especially the patrons, the spectators, to enjoy the game of golf when they come to the golf course or when they're watching it on their devices. I believe, and that's what I hear from my team, that it's a very good thing to happen, and we are now looking forward to the next Hero Indian Open end of February.
We have one final question from Graham, just in the back left.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I just want to ask about your style of captaincy, really. How does it sit with you? Because you've been part of teams, playing part of the teams, but now you're leading the team. Are we expecting high, hairdryer treatments in the changing room if things don't go their way? You've got to speak to colleagues and friends and maybe drop them from sessions and these kind of things. How does it sit with you and your personality? And adding on to that as well, which past captains that you've played under do you hope to take a few elements of?
Well, my hairdryer is far too important to start throwing at people. I think, like Fran, I've been lucky enough to play under some great captains, and I think every time you play a team event, you take something from it, and you look at things that you liked about it, or things that you thought that maybe could have been better. Look, this is our first time being captain, and I'm definitely still going to be growing into it, throughout this week. I find the most important thing is to, read the players, make sure they're as comfortable as possible, and make sure they're in. If there's anything that you can do to help them be in the best possible place individually to perform at their best, then that's all you can do. I will only ever ask for 100% effort and commitment from anybody that is playing for me or with me, and I'm very excited to get going with everyone. I'm still going to be, picking the brains of Luke, picking the brains of the other captains that were here. I thought last night all the captains spoke so well in very different ways as well, and you pick things up from them so much. And look, we have. I guess you start from today. I think the practice day. I've always found that practice days in team events are particularly difficult. It's different. It's a different environment. And it's important to get that preparation right and do the things that you would do week in, week out. So I'll enforce that to the guys, and hopefully we'll make the most of the practice round. And then before you know it, you're playing. But all the guys are very motivated. All the guys are very together, and they're very excited to play. So there's very little for me to do except keep them in that place and give them the confidence that they. Not that they need the confidence, but just give them that they can go out there and win and play the best, and that's all. And that's all we can do, and we'll see where we are at the end of it. But it is a great experience, and it's a great honour and a privilege to go out there and sort of be looked at as the leader of the team. And it's something I would, obviously I would picture myself as goals in the future that I would love to captain more teams in my career. So this is a great start.
I mean, like Tommy said, I think it's a chance, for us to really discover what we are as captains. it's a new role. I think we all learn from the captains we've had in the past. I've had, like I said, the 3 winning Ryder Cups. I've had Collie Montgomery, my first one, Ola Sabal, the second one, and Thomas Bjorn, the third one, and very different styles between them. Very successful, all of them, I think. So yeah, I think you try to pick from each of the captains you've had and add a little bit of your style. I think both Tommy and I are lucky this week to have, you know, a really good, well, 2 good groups of professionals and guys who are really, you know, motivated. They all got here trying to get ready to play some good golf on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and that obviously makes our job a lot easier. We also have the support of Luke and the vice captains and, like I said, all the DP World Tour team. So it's going to be a fun week. It's going to be a busy week, definitely, for the 2 of us. But yeah, a great chance to learn and to improve, to make mistakes, hopefully not too many. And just try to make the guys comfortable and have them play the golf that, you know, we know they can play. Have a great competition, and we'll see who comes out on top on Sunday.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time this week. We wish you and your teams all the best. Thank you.